Oh, we don't want the car on. We don't want the car on. Let's put the car off. Bad things could happen when the car's on. Horrible, horrible things could happen when the car's on. I'm just kind of kidding, of course, but a couple things could happen when the car's on. And you got to really think about this when you go live as often as I do, which is fairly often. It's probably 2 or 3 times a day right now. I'm hooked on live. Do you guys remember the commercials, Hooked on Phonics? Perhaps you do, perhaps you don't. But either way, there was commercials about Hooked on Phonics. I don't even know what it taught kids how to speak, or people how to speak, or maybe foreign languages or something like that. But anyway, a couple bad things could happen. I mean, really only one, when I go live with the car running. And it's really not even that bad. But my phone could hook up to the car stereo, and that would make me question the quality of the audio we were dealing with. It might enhance it. It very well could enhance it. But then if I turned off my car halfway through, the audio would change, and I certainly didn't want that. The bigger hazard, and for anybody that watches closely, when I'm in my car, sometimes I'll stick my phone on this little magnet thingy that I have on the, whatever those are, the vents. I might have to sneeze. I have the sun beating down in my face, reflecting from the car across the way. But anyway, the little panel might come down and knock off my phone. And you know, that would be very, very horrible. Very horrible. Golden Goose, cards and memorabilia. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you stick around. We've got an elite group, an elite audience today, an audience of 2. Tracy from Indiana joined. I like seeing some names that I know. Makes me feel like I'm kind of in comfortable, safe territory. I'm swimming in waters that I know. So thank you for joining. And Josh Ogran. Josh said he'd watch my podcast. And I noticed that while I'm working out. Hold on, let's get back to the workout. So good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon to you. My name is Ken Tracy. And this is Thoughts from the Gym. It's episode, I believe it's 10. It's a show, one of my many spinoffs I do. I like spinoffs as much as the next guy. Hello, Torin. When I joined the gym, I think it was probably 15 days ago. I think I joined on a Thursday. Today is Friday, September 1st. I believe I joined on like the 18th, but I think it was a Thursday, and that was my first workout. And I've really enjoyed it. I really feel good. I have done some various things, and I'm working towards some things, and I've cut some things out, and I've added some things. Been sick once in that period and had to take off the last couple days, and this was my first day back at the gym, and I think I took off Wednesday and Thursday, but I hadn't taken off 2 days in a row, and still have a little bit of a cold. Had a slightly abbreviated workout, felt some guilt or some remorse, or like I needed to add something, because my whole time working out, to be honest, was about 25 minutes. And that included stretching, that included bench press, that included curls, that included my pull-ups. I'm still working on that pull-up. And that included core workout, which was 2 sets of planks for 1 minute and 5 seconds. So having the whole workout end in 25 minutes felt a little abbreviated, to be honest with you. And part of me wanted to add something and be there longer, but I took a nice casual shower afterwards and had a good stretch before and after the workout and felt really good. And honestly, I'm 55 years old. I'm not planning to do an Ironman or run a marathon or bench press 500 pounds, but I'd like to see some improvement in my body, honestly. Probably lose about 10 pounds of fat around the midsection and maybe gain a little muscle mass in my arms and chest, to be honest with you. And so I have limited goals or minimal goals. And I think the biggest risk is probably trying to do too much too early and, be here for 2 hours. And I started out with running before I lifted, but my knees started hurting, so I took it out the last couple workouts, and I miss the sweating that happens and the stress relief that happens, but it still feels good. Even doing an abbreviated workout on the way home and getting a nice shower in and hopping on the car and joining you guys live afterwards. So I don't have a ton for you, but this is my 10th workout in just over 2 weeks, which is probably about perfect. If I worked out 4 or 5 times a week, I think I'd feel really good. My hope is in the next 2 weeks, I actually successfully do 1 pull-up. And my goal would be to be able to do 5 pull-ups by Christmas time. I think that'd be really good for a 55-year-old that was out of shape completely just 2 or 3 weeks ago and is working his way back and striving to get better in a bunch of areas of his life. And again, my physical conditioning is one thing I'd kind of neglected as I'd worked on various other aspects of my life. So feeling good, so excited. It's Friday. I worked all day today, and I get to go home and enjoy the day and love the people I'm with, and hopefully get a good night's sleep. Got an exciting weekend. I mean, not exciting, but my daughter Erin's running a big cross-country meet tomorrow. She's running her 2nd varsity meet, and I know she's super excited, and I hope she does really, really well, and I'm looking forward to cheering my heart out for her and her team, and honestly every other girl that's in the race, because I think everyone needs a little bit of encouragement. So other than that, I'm going to leave you with that. I hope you guys had a wonderful Friday. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're excited about the weekend. Oh, Josh, I wanted to talk to you. I hope Josh is still there. Josh said, while I was working out, I saw a comment from Josh saying that he'd tune in to me on the podcast, which is very sweet of you, Josh. But I mean, you tune into me here. So I'm still wondering what the benefit to me moving Coffee with Ken and all its sub-shows or spinoffs over to some podcast and have you all come join me on another platform. Because you guys are watching me right now, and I appreciate to. So you can listen in your car. Okay, well, that's a great answer, Josh, and might be worthwhile. In addition to, okay, I see. In addition to, so I'd have to talk more. I'd have to talk more. I mean, I already talk for about 40 minutes in the morning, or half an hour, and 10 or 15 minutes, a couple other. I'm already talking an hour a day. How much do you want? An hour-long podcast. All right. I can look into that. I can have my team. I have a team of helpers now working on it and look into it for me or help me with it. And I'd love to get started and do it and see where it went. Take out an insurance policy on that voice. Well, isn't that sweet? Isn't that sweet? I thank you guys so much. But okay, well, that's a good enough answer. More and I don't know, an hour-long podcast. All right. Well, I'd be excited about it. I'd have to find some time and what have you, amidst my working out and my regular work schedule and all the pumping iron I do, and I don't know, everything else. So, but anyway, I want to thank you guys again. I so appreciate you guys. You mean a lot to me. I appreciate you caring enough to tune in and listen to my ramblings. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Friday. You're enjoying the sun. You're excited about your weekend. You're feeling good. You're loving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.